So here's how I got my G5RV mounted. It is on my mast. I got an Antri 99 just above it. If you look down here, my mast goes down to the house and it's strapped on and all. I got the RV on that piece and then coming down. I was thinking doing that might be helpful for it. It comes down here, I don't know, on the ground there. Goes up here where I got it connected to the coax, and then I got the coax going back up and in the house. So, let me zoom out a little bit, give you another look. There it is up there. See the Antri 99. You can see the RV. So, I don't know. I'll let you guys know if we go in and do some testing what we find. But that's the setup I got right now. I was trying to decide whether I should take the ladder line and put it over here and run it down this way. I can do that, so I don't know. We'll think about it. Look at the radial. You see that the radial comes across there. I don't know. Hopefully you can see it. Comes across there and it goes down, and then I got the radial tied off right there, and we can see when we go over here. I'll give you a look at what that looks like. But you can see here, I got it there, and it's not high off the ground. It's about knee high for me. But anyway, that's why I got one radial running. I'll show you the other one just a second. All right, so my other radial, I got it going across here and down. And again, it is very, well, I don't know. Oh, there we go. You can see it's the same way as that radial that I have back there exactly. All right, so as you can see right now, we're looking at the G5RV on the Nano VNA antenna analyzer. We're on the 20-meter band. You can see that it is 2.51 SWRs on the 20-meter band. Also, we have 38.4 ohms, so we really want 50 ohms there, so I'm not liking that a lot. If I'm looking at my return loss, I'm at a negative 7.31 return loss, which is good, so I'm not losing anything in my return loss. And I've got about a 3.44 dB gain, so would be putting out about a 3.44 dB gain. So I'm thinking I'm going to need an antenna analyzer with this antenna, even though it said I didn't. I do not know how optimized this really is for every band and not needing antenna analyzer. Okay, now we're looking at 80-meter band, as you can see. SWRs are 2.84, so we're not too bad there. We're not above 3. 48 ohms, which is better, so we're definitely looking better there. Negative 6.38 dB return loss, so that's good. And then we got about a negative 3.8, or about a 3.8, sorry, dB gain. That linear shows a dB gain in negative values, but it is actually positive values. At least that's my understanding. If anybody wants to correct me on that, go ahead. I'm an amateur, obviously. So that's what I got there. All right, so now we're taking a look at us on the 30-meter band. Better SWR is a 1.96 SWRs. The ohms, they're 92 ohms, which is off. You definitely have 50 ohms like you'd like to see. Looking at negative 9.74 dB return loss with about a 2.60 dB gain. Okay, so here we are in the 15 meter band. You can see that the SWRs are 1.92, so really good. SWRs, 92 ohms, which is a little bit higher ohms than really what you'd want to see. Negative 10.02 return loss, which is good. That's a good return loss. That's where you want it to be at. And then also 2.52 dB gain. So not as much of a dB gain as you think you would get running that. Okay, so here we're on 12 meters, or close to 12 meters. I couldn't land it right on 12 meters, but we're very close. You can see that it's got about a 3.53 SWR, which is not good at all. 20 ohms. We're running negative 5.4 dB gain, or not dB gain, but return loss, and then a negative 4.47 dB gain, which is 4.47 dB gain. So, yeah. And the reason I said 10 before was a good number that we wanted to hit on that return loss, is that the higher the number, the better as far as the return loss goes. At least that's how I understand it in the negative. Okay, here we're looking at 40 meters. We got a 1.66 SWR. This really shines on 40 meters, it looks like. 59.7 ohms, which is good. We got a negative 12.05 dB return loss. So that is excellent. And we're looking at about a 1.98 dB gain out of the antenna. Okay, so now we're on 17 meters. You can see it's a 2.56 SWR, not very good. 3.9 ohms, or I'm sorry, 39 ohms. Still not very good. Again, negative 7.15 return loss, which is good, and a 3.52 dB gain. So not too bad, but high SWRs. If you match that with antenna and antenna tuner, I think that'd be really good. All right, so now we're taking a look at 10 meters, and we got a really good SWR at 10 meters at 1.95 SWRs. We're at 72 ohms, which isn't good. We got a good return loss and negative 9.00 dB return loss, and then we're looking at about a 2.56 dB gain. I thought, what the heck, let's take a look at the top end of the 11 meter band, and yeah, maybe we can get some, we can shoot some skip out there on that. We're looking at about a 1.82 SWRs, but man, the ohms, again, 90 ohms, not good at all. And then we do have a good return loss at negative 1.56, I think that is 1.65. Okay, so 10.65 return loss, which is good. I say anytime you get in a 10 on that, from what I read, is a really good deal. And then a 2.33 dB gain, so not a ton of a dB gain, but you're getting a little bit out of your antenna there. So I don't know, it might be good to talk on 385, maybe some of the higher bands, some 11 meter bands even. So anyway, that's my analysis. Okay, so I think altogether the G5RV looks good. We're gonna have to take a look at performance next. That's the next thing, is what does the performance of this antenna do for us, and is the performance of this antenna good? And so the next thing I'll be doing is hooking it up to the radio, and I'll make a video of what the performance is looking like. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get an antenna tuner to go along with the antenna. I know that it was advertised that it did not need an antenna tuner, but just looking at the analyzer, it's pretty clear that it's also going to need an antenna tuner to go with it. But thank you for watching.